Blue Noses, we are back. From the turnstiles to the boardroom, from the pitch to the stands, we're bound by one heartbeat, one badge in our hands. The scars of the past still whisper, but they fuel what's to come. For the fight in the Blue Nose will never be undone. Chris Davies leads with vision, with courage, grit and guile, restoring our pride in the shirt, every tackle, with every mile. The board, the staff, the faithful, together we now stand, one club, one family, marching to the promised land. They'll fear the roar of St Andrews, they'll dread our spirit's flame, for Birmingham City rising, and the world will know our name. So here's to the unity we've forged in every chant, every cheer. Blue Noses, we're back, and our time is here. Come on, you Blue Boys. Keep right on. We're on our way. Legend.
You're right, mate.
One message to the Blue Noses for me.
Keep right on.
The Blues.
Come on.
Keep right on.
Keep right on. Hey, Ian. Keep right on, baby. Hey, boy, Blue.
Come on, you Blue Boys. Just keep right on and shit on the villa.
Keep right on.
What's going on, Blue Noses? It's me again, the boy in blue, back with another video. I thought I'd just do a quick video before I go to work. Just want to thank you all for supporting the channel. And I love it when you guys comment and get your comments in. We're just going to read a couple of articles in this video. But before we do, for anybody that hasn't subscribed, it helps the channel massively. We're so close now to 4,000 subscribers. If I can hit that milestone, that would be massive. And it's free. So it just help the channel out massively. So got a couple of articles to read out. I know we got Sheffield United coming up as well. So Blue Noses, I'd love for you guys to get your thoughts and your comments in on that game. I think it's going to be another great test for Blues again. You know, former Premier League side. Two really hard, decent fixtures to start it off. I know it's only a cup game, but I think it'll be a great run for us. Me personally, I'm not too fussed about this game. Like I said, you know, it's only my opinion. I'm more interested in what Sheffield United are going to put out. They're going to put a weaker squad out. Are they going to go all in? But either way, it's going to be a great testing to see what they can offer. Like I said, you know, when they played against Bristol, I wasn't that overwhelmed by Sheffield United. And if we can play like we did against Ipswich, I think we got no worries there. But yeah, it's going to be another great test. And like when I was listening to, I think it was BBC WM the other day, and Neil Warnock was on there, and he turned around and he actually said that he prefers the Championship because any team can beat anybody, and it is a great league to be in. But yeah, it's going to be another great test for Blues, regardless. So Blue Noses, get your thoughts, get your opinions in. As always, I love it when you guys comment, and like I always say, this channel isn't about me, it's about us. So yeah, I'm going to share a couple of articles with you now, guys. I am absolutely sweating. It's red hot in here. So Birmingham City host fellow Championship side Sheffield United in the first round of the Carabao Cup on Wednesday night. Tomorrow night, Birmingham City made their return to the Championship on Friday night after a year in League One. Blues drew 1-1 with Ipswich after a late George Hurst penalty meant Chris Davies could not take all 3 points. The Blues have had yet another exciting transfer window, and let's be honest, it's been absolutely brilliant again. So fair play to Craig Gardner and all the staff. You know, Tom Wagner as well in the documentary. Like, you know, he gets us. Even he was stressing about getting the right characters in. Chris Davies would rather have someone that goes off on personality before their ability, and it just shows. I mean, look at that picture there. You know, the unity. We've seen it. We've got in sticky situations against the opposition teams. I mean, look at Ipswich. When it was kicking off, they was all there together, backing each other up, and that's what we want. And that's what Chris Davies is looking for in a squad. And to me, like I said, like on the video yesterday, the atmosphere was absolutely superb. And that was like how my dad used to take me when I was a kid. It was honestly, it was brilliant, and the unity's there with all the fans. Like in my opinion, like with everything, it's so exciting, and I'm so proud. It's just fantastic. So yeah, we've had another good transfer window with some high profile names coming on board. Kyogo Furuhashi is the clear standout, and he impressed on his debut last weekend. I was really impressed with him. He's gonna be lethal. He's like, if he teams up with Stano, like he did against Ipswich or Dutch as well, it's gonna be a force to be reckoned with. Honestly, it's gonna be really interesting. Attentions go to the cup in midweek though, and no doubt Blues will be able to field a strong side. Blues have an incredibly strong squad for a side coming up from League One. As for Sheffield United, they could not have started the season any worse. Like I said, I wasn't that impressed with them losing to Bristol City 4-1. They weren't that good, to be honest. But again, it is the first game. But judging off that performance, and if we can play how we did against Ipswich, I think we'll do them. After beating Bristol City very comfortably in last season's playoff semi-finals, Sheffield United were clear favourites. Ruben Sells, who took over from the controversial sacking of Chris Wilder, has a lot of work to do to win over the Blades faithful. Sheffield United have not had the most active transfer window, but have made a couple of standout signings. Louis Barry was a very highly sought after man, with 𝒕𝒉𝒂𝒏𝒆𝒍 comes in high regard. So if I've pronounced that wrong, I'm sorry, I'm crap at pronouncing names. Here, a handful of our writers make their predictions for the games. This is going to be interesting just reading this. Charlie Hodgson, this could be a very interesting game. So many players have points to prove for both sides, with both having such big squads. Birmingham City will be disappointed to have not won in the opening day, but can take a lot of pride from their performance. Definitely. I was proud of all of them. I was more gutted that they didn't get the 3 points because of their performance. I was absolutely gutted. Sheffield United, on the other hand, are the polar opposite, and they will likely be glad to have a cup game in such quick turnaround. Very hard game to predict here, given the unknowns of teams both sides will pull out. Like I said earlier, are they going to pick a strong squad? I mean, our squad depth and the transfer windows that we've had over the last 2 seasons, we have got a strong squad. Players are very similar in ability. So, like, who do we pick? And like I was doing on the podcast with Nick and stuff, like me as Chris Davies, who the hell do you pick for the starting 11? Because they're brilliant. Like, we've had such a good reset. It's unbelievable. I can see the home side edging it. Birmingham City have just everything going for them right now. The mood is positive, which is crucial. Having that winning mentality, that unity, the hostile environment, with us singing there, it's massive, massive. The mood is positive, and that will be evident at St Andrews. So that was the first article. So Blue Noses, get your thoughts, get your opinions in as well. I'm going to read out another article, and then have a look at the squad as well. I'd love for you guys to pick your ideal starting 11. Is Chris Davies going to pick out a strong starting 11? Even though I've just said players that don't get picked, we've got that anyway. But I'd just love for you guys to get your thoughts, get your opinions in. I'm absolutely sweating. Yeah, so I'll share this screen with you now, Blue Noses. Just bear with me 1 second, just while I get it up. Yeah, so here we go. Predicting Chris Davies, Birmingham City line up to face Sheffield United in the Carabao Cup. Birmingham City get their Carabao Cup campaign underway this Wednesday evening as they play host to Sheffield United in the first round under the lights of St Andrews United Park for the second time in the space of 5 days. Blues will be eager to prove their worth against another Championship top team. Chris Davies men perhaps deserved to beat Ipswich. Now, they did deserve to beat Ipswich in their league opener, but held a 1-1 draw on Friday, so that win would taste sweet. As the Championship is undoubtedly the priority competition this season, Davies is unlikely to field a full-strength lineup to take on the Blades instead. The manager will probably rotate heavily and allow fringe players to impress. The squad depth is so good after all. like we all know, the transfer business that we've had, the reset, and we got players that have just got that much ability and very similar traits as well, on and off the pitch, the personality, the unity, the skill set. It's all this is just crucial elements that make a successful football team. So it's all worth making use of. Here he is, big Chris Davies, the gaffer. With that in mind, here's the starting 11. We reckon Chris Davies will name to get the Carabao Cup campaign underway. Goalkeeper James Beadle, would you give him a start? Ethan Laird, Christian Bielik, Erin Cashin, Alex Cochrane, Taylor Gardner-Hickman, Mark Leonard, Willem Williamson, Tommy Doyle, Damari Gray, Lyndon Dykes. I mean, that's what they've predicted there. So I'd love for you guys to get your thoughts on that. And I'm just going to share the whole squad that we've got. And I'd love for you guys to pick your ideal starting 11 for what you think will be played tomorrow against Sheffield United. So Ryan Allsop, James Beadle, or Bradley Mayo. Would you give Mayo a go? Would you stick to Allsop? Would you try James Beadle, Ethan Laird, Taylor Gardner-Hickman, Alfon Samsted, Bright, Asai Samuel, Christoph Clara, one of my favourites, Phil Newman, Christian Bielik, Erin Cashin? Would you give him a shot? Who would you take off? Would you take off Clara, Newman? Would you play Bielik at the back? Lee Buchanan, Paik Sung Ho, Mark Leonard, Alfie Chang, Tomoki Iwata? Would you rest Iwata and Paik and perhaps play Mark Leonard or Tommy Doyle? Oh, knee injury, Fujimoto. George Hall, would you give him a go? Willem Williamson, Damari Gray, Scott Wright appears to be injured as well. Keshi Anderson, I just want to say what a player he is. Like, he's just getting better as the weeks go on, and I still can't believe that we had him on a free. And like I said, that season we got relegated. Like, I'm a massive fan of him. I don't think he's going anywhere. He's absolutely fantastic, and you could see that with that shit squad we had that took us down and got us relegated. He's a player that shines with the right characters around him, and what a player he is. Tyler Roberts, Kyogi Furiashi, Lyndon Dykes, Jay Stansfield, and it looks like the Dutch is injured. But I can't wait to see what he can offer as well. Like I said at the start of the video, with his goals, his assists. I just want to say another thing as well. When I watched his interview on the Blues YouTube channel, and I've never seen a player, in my opinion, from the team that he's just come from, wishing him well. There was so many Werder Bremen fans that were commenting underneath saying, "You got a cracking player there, like, thanks for everything you've done for us." Like, there was so many comments from them, and I mean, that just goes to show the kind of player he is. So, like, in terms of that personality asset that Chris Davies likes to look for, it's crucial, and I think he's going to fit in really well. I think he's going to have a lot to offer this season in terms of skill set and everything else. So, Blue Noses, get your thoughts in. Do you think any players are going to depart as well? I know we've done an exceptional transfer window again. Do you think any more players will come in? And like I said, who do you think may go? Because we do need to start downsizing the squad a little bit. But yeah, Blue Noses, we're on our way. Come on, you Blue boys, and please get your thoughts, get your opinions in, get your comments in, and I can't wait to read them. Keep right on, fuck them all, up the Blues, and shit on the Villa.
Who's that? Me? Oh, yeah, you. Sorry. Hello.
Wherever we go.
Tony and Dad.
7-0 now, I'm here. Best fucking habits.